Okay, guys, I got one more video to add. I'm going to be making a border for the job that I'm doing tomorrow. My customer has emailed me uh, their border. I normally create them myself, but this particular client always makes their own. Um, I'm going to go ahead and download their image. And where I put mine at is I always put it in my photos, my pictures, and then I have a folder inside there called my graphics folder. And you can put it in anything you want. I'm going to put it in events. And I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call it Northeast. I just name it by my client. And this is for Easter tomorrow. Today is the day before Easter in 2025. I know that right. I didn't do that right. If that's okay, it'll work. I'm going to save this. And you notice it was a PNG image. That's what you're going to need for your border, for your overlay of your border. And so now I'm going to go into Event Gallery. And I'm going to go over to Products and Services. I'm going to go down to Templates. I'm going to go to Events. And I'm going to make a new border. This is going to be and a while ago we changed in that video, before we change this to credit card, I need to go back and change this to a print. We're going to be printing 4x6s for this one. So I'm going to hit 4x6. And I make sure it's horizontal, so we shoot horizontally. And this is my blank canvas. So now what I want to do is I want to add a photo. So we'll take a photo from the camera. And if you were shooting green screen, you'd hit this chroma key. But this is not green screen. So this is the photo. And now I'm going to add the border. So I'm going to add a graphic. And it's going to ask me where that graphic's at. I'm going to browse to my libraries, to my pictures, and to that graphics folder. And now I'm going to find, got a bunch of stuff in there I need to clear out. I'm going to go find that particular folder, and there it is right there. I'm going to pick that border, and I'm going to hit save. And that's going to be the border that's going to show up on the picture. So now if I hit save changes, I'm going to show you this. It's going to save it. I don't want to save it in QR codes. I want to save it in borders. And I can make a new one. I think I'll do that. Hit save. Okay. When you're using Express Digital, and mine have dongles that plug into a USB, if you go down into your File Explorer, you'll notice, find it, you'll notice most of the time, I don't see it on this one, you'll see that you have what's called an X drive, which is a virtual drive. I don't know why it's not showing up on here, but that virtual drive is where all your templates and all your pictures are actually stored. They're not stored in any other place other than that X drive. So while I'm talking about that, and I can remember what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you that during my setup, if I go back up here to camera options and I go to my hot folder, if I want a backup copy of those pictures that's not kept on that X drive, because the only way you can get to that X drive is if you have the dongle plugged in. And when I first bought Express Digital 20-something years ago, I didn't know that. and I couldn't find my pictures. But right here, your backup folder, wherever you want those pictures to go, it's where you need to send them in here. So I'll go to my galleries or my pictures, and I've got 4x6 right here, and I call them print to file. And I can make a new folder. I can call this one uh, my client. Hit OK. And tomorrow, whenever I start taking pictures, it'll have a backup copy of all my pictures in that folder. So that's kind of important. Like I said, I wanted to show you how to do that. Go back to my photo workshop now. And if I hit the letter B and go to my options, and I go down to change group, and I go to event, I should have that template in there, and I do. And now you'll see that whenever I select a picture, that's going to be the border that's going to come up on it. This is a 5x7. This picture was taken for a 5x7, so it's not fitting in there just perfectly. If I went in there and changed my photo library to, I think I still have them. If I change my Easter Bunny pictures and hit the letter B and hit that border, it should more accurately fit in there. And up here you got aspect ratio, so that's set at 4x6. It could be on 5x7. It could be 8x10. We keep it at whatever aspect we're shooting at for whatever size print, so that we know that we're not cutting off the ears and things like that. Whatever's on the screen is what's going to print. So I can do a package real quick. I'm going to go in that package 2 real quick. Products and services, packages. I'm going to go down to my test default package 2. And on this one right here, I'm going to say add a local print item. It's going to be a digital delivery product. I'm going to say digital media. It's going to ask me where I want to put these pictures. I'm going to browse to that folder that I showed you I made for pictures. I'm going to go down to graphic. I'm going to go to event. I'm going to go to this folder that I made for my job tomorrow. I'm going to rename it. Maybe. It's not 2035 yet. Okay. And apply my settings. Now if I go into this test, go to my photo workshop, and I hit package 2, see it's going to a CD or whatever, the thumb drive, hard drive. I hit place the order, and it should be in there now. Go into here. Not there. There's something wrong. Let's figure it out. Might be because I renamed it. So I'm gonna go back to setup. Go back into my camera options, my hot folder. I'll print the file 4x6. That's right. Browse. I'm gonna go down here to there. We put it in that other folder. Put it in the Easter Bunny folder I had before. That's all it was. It just wasn't being pointed to the right place. So now if I go to Photo Workshop, hit package 2 and place my order, and I go back to that folder, it should be in there. Still not there. What's going on? Let's see. it out one more time. Print the file 4x6 brown. Alright, should be it should be good. So it's got to be in the package. It's not sending it to the right place. Here. Oh, that's what it is. Right. You see it's going to that, going to event instead of to print the file. That was my mistake. Print the file 4x6. Now let's see if it works. There we go. Place the order. There it is. So you see it's going to pictures 4x6 and then my client's name. And if I click on it, it wants to open it up. Let's just say photos, just this one. And there it is. That border's not coming out very well. I don't know that border's even working. All right. Well, I'm gonna figure that out. But how I showed you how to do a border, that's how you do one. Let me go back in here. I'll go into setup, go to my template, go to my event, go in here. I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna delete all this out of here, delete. Okay, that's my bandwidth. So I'm gonna add a photo. I'm gonna add a graphic. Go to my libraries. I'm gonna go to my pictures. I'm gonna go to my graphics folder. I'm gonna go to event. Go to here, that folder, that. Okay, save. Now let's go back into Photo Workshop and see if that works. We want to go into my I don't have a uh, catalog made for tomorrow. So I'm using this gallery here as my default. Go there, hit the border, pick the border, hit the package, place the order. Now we should go back in there, and there it is. It came up right that time. So sometimes even I have difficulties because I get in a hurry. Anyway, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, let me know.